this double dip coming up Tuesday on Fan Night, Raptors and Cavs. Then the Bulls and the Blazers coverage begins 6:30 Eastern time with our Auto Trader pregame show. We know LeBron got game. We know the Cavs obviously looking to make another run. I love the way they're doing it, though. He's getting a lot of help, and they're shooting a ton of threes, which you got to like.
Well, I like that because they're willing to share the basketball like that. So when LeBron James comes down the court, guys know that let me get to my spots. Let me run the floor hard because I'm playing with one of the most unselfish superstars in the game. So now Ty Lue's saying, let's get the half-court defense right. Now, if you're not taking the ball out the net and you're out and running, now you're saying to yourself, if you're the point, if you're the two, oh, now they have Channing Frye. They have so many guys now, they understand when they get open, the ball's going to find it. One time the ball went from one side of the floor back to the other side again for a wide-open three-point shot. These guys are really locked in what they're trying to get done.
My question, 3D, is when did the Cavs turn into the Houston Rockets? Was that
Unbelievable, right? Give that back. Give me that back. Share it back.
Oh, you passed it.
There
People didn't see that. We went to the graphic. He actually passed. Amazing thing, Casey, this probably happened last year in the playoffs, really, is when we saw it the most against the Atlanta Hawks. They had an incredible shooting series. But one of the things that makes the three-point attack from Cleveland so dynamic is the fact that with LeBron and Kyrie, this is not Golden State with their guards doing the damage and a small forward in Durant, or the Rockets that have Harden shooting threes and Ryan Anderson stretching out. This is your bigs. This is Kevin Love's ability to stretch and shoot the three. This is Channing Frye's ability, one of the best big man three-point shooters in the league over the past 3 or 4 seasons, so a great get by Griffin to put him on this roster. When you've got LeBron James down in the post and creating offense, this is different than what we've seen even in Spurs runs, where it was big guys down low, drawing double teams out of the post, forcing teams to collapse and throwing the ball out. Their bigs shoot the heck out of the ball, and they've found a great offensive rhythm there.
Yeah, Fry 6 threes last night in a win, had 20. Kyrie, nobody's going to stop him from breaking you down off the dribble. How do you pick your poison if you're looking at it defensively, because you have to find somebody to stop?
Now, I think that's the toughest part when you're trying to stop this team, that they have so many weapons, because if Kyrie gets it going, you're like, if I double-team him, even he's going to share the wealth. We saw the first couple games where Ty Lue said, Kevin Love, get to the elbow, get to the sweet spot, and we're going to play out of you as well. I think that's the part, being unselfish and sharing the basketball.
He's just thrown more passes in this last segment than he has in 3 years.
How many per game, how many drives per game in your career? Like 0.3?
Maybe two, maybe two. I may have driven every now and then. 2 a game? Maybe 2.
I don't know about that. We know DeMar DeRozan is doing it differently than we've seen a lot of the wings, because now they all shoot threes, and he's taking maybe 1 a game.
Wings, he's a shooting guard. So you just talked about the Cavs and their three-point shooting to a shooting guard, 3D, that does not shoot threes. Where does he do damage?
He does damage by getting to the paint. He likes to drive, and you know one of my favorite sayings, stay in your lane? Well, he stays in his lane because that's what he does best. He's not falling in love with three-point shot, and he gets to that free throw line at will.
And it's creating shots for his teammates, too.
He's creating those shots. That's an ability that DeMar actually has had through his career. A lot of people remarked early that he was a good passer when he had to make plays or double teams would come. But one of the things DeRozan has been incredible at this year is that 10 to 16-foot range. This year he's shooting like 58% from there. So his efficiency in the mid-range has been off the charts.